have been kind of your main takeaways from the last couple games and what you guys need to do to kind of get back in the rhythm?
I would say mainly just how hard it is to win. I think that these last two games have showed us how when you're not locked in on every aspect of the game, and you kind of I guess I wouldn't say let your guard down, but when you're just not locked in, I feel like it shows like it's hard to win in this league and really any league, any game of basketball. Just from watching basketball this year, it really just seems like it's a lot of which team shows up to play kind of thing. So I just think that looking back at these last two games, we need to see what got us beat and make sure it doesn't happen moving forward.
And what, on the offensive end, what are some of the signs that you guys are playing well?
I think offensively, some signs that will tell that we're playing well, obviously, would be making shots. And I think that when we are playing our best basketball, our assist totals are very high. I don't think they were very high these last couple games. So, yeah, those two things mainly.
The last couple of games, you guys got off to a bad start, and you've had games you got off to a bad start. Is there anything you could put your finger on as the reason that seems to happen?
I don't think it's really one thing I could say that would be like the main reason why we get off the bad starts, but I feel like when other teams do get off the great starts and we don't see our shots fall right away, I feel like that can kind of deter us a little bit, but I don't think it's just one specific thing that will make us not play good, because I think the energy and the effort, at least on defense, is always there, but like you just got to make shots.
How does it, I mean, to kind of build on that, but what you guys have done defensively obviously has frustrated a lot of teams, and even in the second half of this last game against Arizona, but do you feel more and more that the effort on the defensive end of the floor is leading to even like potential for bigger offense?
I think so, and I think we have a group of guys that really takes pride in playing defense, and early on it has showed us that when you play defense to the level that we've been playing it, that it can spark your offense. So I think that just staying true to what's got us to this point is going to be the main thing going forward, and just putting in that extra work outside of practice and everything, getting up extra shots.
DJ, in practice right now, how do you kind of assess the team's confidence level, and did the way the second half went on Saturday help that at all?
Practice has been pretty good this week. I think guys are getting their confidence back, seeing the ball start to go through the net a little bit more, so hopefully, it can carry over to the game. But definitely, for that to be, I think, the number 5 team in the country to play defense and kind of come back on a team like that in the second half when you're already down shows us that, we could have won that game if we could have just put two halves together. So taking something like that from a game and a team like that is definitely helpful moving forward.
How does it feel to be part of this team compared to maybe last year, the start you guys have had going into conference play? I mean, how does that change maybe your approach to where this team can go in the postseason and how you guys started off?
Yeah, it's a lot different. Last year we weren't in the same position as we are now. So I would say that the difference mainly between last year, I would say just it gives me more of a spark to want to come out here and go my hardest every day. It gives you something that you kind of work towards, an end goal, and that's making the national tournament. And I think that we set ourselves up in a pretty good position right now. We just got to keep it going.
Last couple of games, the threes have not fallen for you or anybody else, really.
Mm-hmm.
How do you kind of keep that shooter's mentality and try and stay aggressive?
As a shooter, you just got to have a short mindset and just keep telling yourself that, shoot the shot the same way, keep playing the same way, make the right passes, and that, hopefully someday the basketball guys will bless you and just, help you make shots. But you can't really get in your head as a shooter because, then you'll start thinking about every shot and not just shooting it. So you just got to keep playing the right way, and, it'll come.
And then as you're into conference play, how do you feel, I was asking Coach, just the chemistry and the comfort with your teammates overall have been?
I think that it's been very good, especially like she said, just building this I guess record and kind of this, I would say, we opened a lot of eyes this year. So kind of doing that, I think, has made us come together closer, and I think that the tougher it's going to get, it's going to be the more important to keep getting closer as the season goes on, because it's only going to get harder.
What have Des and DJ brought to this team, and what are they like as teammates?
You said Des and DJ or
no,
Devin?
the Cambridge brothers.
Oh, okay. They've brought an instant spark. I think it's a spark that we needed. Dez and Devin. Coming in, we weren't really expecting Devin to score like that, but he's proven a lot of people wrong. So it definitely has brought a spark scoring-wise that we needed, and defensively too. Just length, athleticism, and I feel like those guys they just want to win. Devin came from a program that was used to winning in Auburn, and Dez not so much at Nevada, and I think Brown before that, he didn't really experience winning. So with Devin knowing what it takes to win and Dez not really experiencing winning at all, I think that, that mindset of just wanting to win whatever it takes is what they bring to us.
Are their personalities similar?
I don't know. I would say they are some characters, to say the least. But those are my guys, man. Love being around them. When you come into the gym and you have guys like that you can go to battle with, it makes it a lot of fun. So I like being around them.
How does Warren make your job easier when he's really kind of feeling it on the floor?
I think he makes really all of our jobs a lot easier, especially from the perimeter speaking. It's always good to have a footer in the paint that, if you get beat or something like that, he's there to clean it up. And on offense, when you get past your guy, having that 7-foot guy where if the shot doesn't look as great, you can just kind of throw up a little touch shot for him to go up and dunk it. It definitely is a relief to have him on the court, and I feel like, it's just going to keep getting better as the season goes on.
Are you typically double bagged in ice on your arm?
This is what getting a lot of shots up looks like, so I'm just trying to recover my arms.
Whatever works.
Hey, we go. Hopefully it does.
Now that you're in kind of the conference schedule, what goes into that body maintenance, as you're kind of going through the grind of a Pac-12 season?
Well, everybody's body is different. You got to just kind of know your own body, and I would say, me speaking now that I'm kind of older in the college game, you got to take care of your body every day, or it's gonna come up to catch you in the long run. It will.